So, Cup quarter-final, number 3, coming at you live and loud. Taking the field right now are the Ramblin Jesters and the US Air Force. I'm Dallin Stanford alongside my old commentating partner, Dan Power.
Oh, great to be back here with you, Dallin, for this Cup quarter-final. The big question mark over this one, the Ramblin Jesters, undefeated so far. That's Serevi Rugby Town 7. And you look at that line out, look at the man in the 5 jersey, Fido and the 4 Mafu. Absolutely essential to this team, as is Barry, the UCLA product. Very, very crafty ball in hand. Now we look at the Air Force. Can they bounce back from that absolute hammering they took at the hands of Army in the military final? The Giraffe, Hapapuro, in the number 2 jersey. He will be essential to them getting on the scoreboard. Their captain, number 3, Ollis as well. And 9, Centento. Those are the players to watch for Air Force. And there is our referee, Eric Banner. That's not Eric Banner. It looks like him though, doesn't it? The Hulk. It's Mike O'Brien. He has the whistle for this big quarterfinal clash.
So the Jesters will kick off from left to right. Receiving this is the US Air Force, blocking it out the sky nicely. Wearing their camouflage outfits, we can hardly see their numbers from this distance. But Wes Meredith shifts it across. Now they come back to the forwards. And Kwai Hoi into the traffic he goes, the Jesters. On defense initially, Beniga. And then Hapapuru, Ben Hapapuru, known as the Giraffe, comes flying in. They keep shifting it across. Wearing down the defense, looking for an opening. It doesn't come. An advantage here for the Jesters. Ball spits free. Into open traffic they go. Well inside the 22. Malafu. Oh, genius stuff from the Jester and part-time gambler. He's cut loose.
Well, Kenny Rogers, he knows when to hold them and when to fold them. Malafu, he held on to that one. And he timed it for perfection. The Jesters, they strike first here in this quarterfinal. The Air Force never looked comfortable with that ball in hand, working it out of their own hands, breaking tackles at will. Malafu, there it is, the big dummy. And then just has the speed to get to the line. Beautiful stuff from the Jesters to start things off. You can see why they're undefeated here at the Serevi Rugby Town 7s.
And they're well supported also here at Infinity Park. The crowds are loving this. The team from the United Kingdom. The conversion is to the side by Baden Kerr. But he's pretty heavily bandaged there as well. All sorts. No luck with the ladies this weekend. But let's hope he gets into the Cup semi-finals.
Jacob Arbizu there, Air Force coach. He'll be planning the comeback here right now.
Mike Reed's kick is super high. Meredith collects this for the Air Force, then drops the shoulder as well. Zach Bonte's on him with a tackle. Still available here for the US Air Force. One-handed flicker. Be careful for giving away possession here in a red zone. Aaron Schutze.
You knocked it on there?
Knocked on here by the Jesters, so it'll be scrum here for the US Air Force.
It will be another opportunity for them to attack here. The keys to this game for the Air Force is to try and starve the Jesters in possession. Such a talented team. If they have ball in hand long enough, points are a certainty for this side. The Ramblin Jesters, a big European influence, especially from Ireland, also UCLA locally.
Meredith, up the middle he goes. Where's Meredith? Just camouflage his way through there. Over the halfway line. Going to release the tackle player, so they'll get a penalty and they'll tap and go quickly. Koi Hoi tries to get the pass free, then hit by Reed. Another penalty in quick succession. Going to release the tackle player on the ground. Bonte was getting some extra heading practice in there. Meredith looking for a switch. Throws the dummy himself. Still there is with the Air Force. They're now inside the 22. Just walking and then dumped to the ground. Kwai Hoi, the ball's been stolen. The Jesters come away with us. They ramble upfield. The pass went backwards, so play on and picked up, and it will score. It is McNulty. Oh, the male model gets over. And a stunning dive to finish it off.
Yeah, looking like a sheep herder from Ireland, McNulty. He's one of the Irish 7 players in this side. gets yet another try here today for the Jesters. There's a little bit of celebration too. Hannibal Lecter next to him there with that interesting headpiece, and McNulty. Look at the replay. Great defense from the Jesters. Forces the turnover that sent O'Donnell loose down that left-hand touchline. Comes back inside. And like all good seven sides, support play is of a premium. McNulty gets a try here. Conversion unsuccessful. Score remains 10 points to 0. 4.5 minutes gone here in the first half.
The Ramblin Jesters, parent-style invitational team. So good to have them at this tournament, and they're loving it as well. Got a chance to chat to Barry's parents. Ball knocked back there beautifully by McNulty, the sheep bomber as you called him. Picked up, and they're playing on there with John O'Donnell. O'Donnell has been a standout on this team as well. Here goes Reed, up the middle. Bust through one tackle. Looking for an offload. Lecter can't collect with all that tape to his face, and now it's Hapapuru. Oh, he flings this one into touch. It was a tackle without a man. It was a good hit though, but no ball.
O'Donnell come flying in there. He wasn't taking any chances. Shut the play down. The penalty goes Air Force's way.
Oh, down the player on the ground of the Jesters. Looks like some sort of hamstring. So they'll play on. 7 against 6. They cut back in field. Ball is still available, but in an offside position. Ruck was formed. So it's a try scorer that got pinged there. Malafu. So Hapapuru wants to go quickly because he knows it's 7 against 6. McNulty comes in with a good tackle. There will be a talking to here.
It's a tackle. You never went to ground. Tackle assist. Okay, too many penalties to win the tackle.
Oh, he's not messing around. Referee O'Brien.
Now, time off, please. Yes, sir.
He had to translate there for McNulty. First he said that's 3 offences. Then he gets it to him straight. 3 offences there, McNulty. And he gets 2 minutes in the bin for his sins.
And they lose a player through injury as well. Reed goes to the sideline, their kicker. And so now young Barry comes onto the field. Kian Barry, UCLA, brother of the captain now, Barry. 6 players against 7.
Ready to go?
The Air Force. They take it upfield. Into Lecter. Meredith. Keeping the attack wide. The kick over the top might not be a bad idea. And the ball bounces still with Air Force. Koi Hui has lost it back with Hapapuru. Great skills from him. Shoots it. They stop him before he can get going. Very fast and elusive. Andrew Benninger takes it up a few extra meters, but he rolled too many times in holding on, so the Jesters will tap and go with Fido. Fido finds Bonte. Zach Bonte's pass. Oh, it's a good one. Barry is on the outside. Oh, that little rugrat will go through and score a great try. A great family and a great man.
Beautiful stuff. Kian Barry out of UCLA. Well, he's a rugrat on Red Bull. He just moves at such a high rate. He gets another try here this weekend. He'll look to convert this right on the stroke of half-time. If successful, Jesters 17 points to 0 now, Dallin. Dominant first half.
Oh, it certainly is. The Jesters, we expected them to be full value for this. Take a look at this first half highlights.
And it's going to be all Jesters. This is that last try. Barry, a perfectly timed pass, just evades the defender. Barry just strokes that one down. And that ended the first half action. We go to the break. Jesters in the lead, 15 points to 0 over the United States Air Force.
The Serevi Rugby Town Sevens is brought to you by Hilton Garden Inn. For the best convenience, comfort, and value, stay at the Hilton Garden Inn, Cherry Creek.
So Joe, you can't come on yet until his time's up, but you come on straight away for him as soon as he finishes, mate.
We raised the intensity. We raised the intensity. Come on. Aaron for Zach, right? Hey, boys.
Highlights.
It was all Jesters. Just a quick correction on that score. It's 17-0. Conversion was good. As we see early on, Malafu doing it all himself. McNulty, before he earned himself a yellow card, yet another try next to his name. And this pass from Bonte to absolute perfection. Kian Barry shows some speed. He's going to be a handy asset to the UCLA Bruins this season, that's for sure.
We've seen him at the beach touch as well, and Santa Monica just stepping defenders on the sand, making us all look very old. Kian Barry, and of course, brother Niall Barry. They apparently got two younger Barrys coming through the system, their father says. And boy, UCLA can't wait. Second half, Cup quarterfinal, 17-0, the Jesters lead. And that won't help the chances of the Air Force.
And at the start, the Air Force would have been looking for Dallin there, not going 10 on the restart.
But are we good, Chris, or no?
Looking for their player. They're taking their time, they're hoping that they can get their McNulty back on the field. He's going to be benched, though.
Baden Kerr looking for a switch and then a spotted gap. Fido, oh, you talked about it in pre-game. Fido going for the line. Schucci brings him down, 5 meters out. Jesters with a little fake. Kerr is there as well, but driving the legs very strong is O'Donnell. What? They might not need it. They take the direct route. Ball pops up very close, and it's Aaron Radley. Radley for the line. Almost against the post. They'll spin this one. Barry with a jump step. He'll go himself and no, just short of the line. Ball goes loose, and the Jesters get their 4th try. Great little build-up from them.
And it's Joe Kelly who gets the rewards there. They went close a couple of times, the Jesters. You had the feeling they were going to waste that opportunity through a little bit of selfish play. But Joe Kelly finally gets it done. We see it. Kelly graciously takes that ball out of the grasp of Kian Barry. Another try for the Jesters.
Things are looking very good for them. Onto the field there we saw Aaron Radley, number 12. Actually played against Aaron the Maccabee games. He played for Great Britain 2013 in Israel. He did smash them for the gold medal in sevens. But he's here right now traveling with the Jesters.
Parker.
Always knew he was an odd cat. No, good player, solid man.
You didn't round him?
Twice.
Twice, there we go. A shake of the head first, and the memory clicks in. The slippery eel.
Subs are made. So Kian Barry, 22-0. The Jesters, dominating performance so far. It's knocked back. Shifting it across to Radley right now. Radley with a jump step. Space opening up. And Giraffe was missed in that tackle. And wow, elusive as they go. Kina Malafu is over yet again. The rattlesnake strikes.
Well, Malafu, the rattlesnake, gets his 2nd. So dangerous. And the Jesters have improved their position here, 29 points to 0. Very similar to his first try, just staying on his feet, shrugging off defenders. Good try there for Malafu. His conversion is successful. 29 points to 0. Jesters in a very strong position here to go through to these Cup semi-finals.
That's right, the Cup quarters. We already saw Tiger Rugby and the Glendale Raptors book their tickets. The match to follow this will be the SoCal Griffins against Denver. And so it's all Jesters right now. Barry fakes the kick to the left, then he goes to the right. To Giraffe, met with some stiff contact from Fido. 31-0. What an impressive performance. Air Force need to take something away here, and they've dropped that one, and they're playing advantage. Radley gets it.
First knock, it was knocked down there, so let's come back for the scrum.
Little handling error from the Air Force.
We're here, guys.
They put so much effort in these military branches to get to that final.
Yep, thank you.
20-minute game against Army early. You just got to think they've probably just run out of gas at this point, especially against this classy Jesters outfit.
That's right, they've been one of the surprise packages of the tournament. Barry flicks this one on. Vito is buying time for his support runners to arrive.
Offside advantage.
Now Kian with a kick over the top. Young Kian. Oh, the Rugrats catches another. It's a double for young Barry. He may not be of drinking age, but jeepers, he's electric.
Well, this is going to come across very nice on the replay. Sizes up his opportunity. Notice there's no one at home inside the 22. Air Force playing 7 up. The chip and chase. He just times his run to perfection. He knows that ball's going to sit up right here, right into the breadbasket. Couldn't ask for a better bounce. And the Rugrat bags himself a double. The Barry family, all 27 of them out in California, they'll be watching on, cheering.
They certainly will be. Mr. Barry, what a player he must have been back in the day. Take a look at some of their bench players. The score was 38-0. They may have knocked their one on, so the Air Force
Knocked on.
will get a scrum here. Under
Scrum
2 minutes to go in this quarterfinal clash.
Here we go, the Jesters. Right now, just a matter of preserving themselves.
Fine. Set.
Big Cup semi-final for them. Like I said, the Raptors already through, along with Tiger.
Now they bring on their reserve. CJ's on the field as well. They've lost that one again. You're right.
Knocked on.
Just a lot of unforced errors coming in there. And
Jesters.
Cedric Keith, first year at the Rugby Town Sevens, puts that one down.
We're here, guys.
It's a tough, long day as we see Cedric Keith.
Crouch.
Just going across, and that replay brought to you by Alpha Graphics.
Set.
Alpha Graphics, increase your reach with marketing and print services from Alpha Graphics. Go to agdigitaldenmark.com.
Number 12.
Meredith to Hapapuro. Now CJ has an attack. He wasn't the one to drop that in the end. Should give that pass. So looking for another switch. Bradley in to make the tackle. Former Czech Sevens Republic
Tackle only.
international. Hapapuro. Now they drive upfield.
Roll now 6.
To the 10.
Lead it. That's fine.
Turnover ball for the Jesters. This is full time right now. Martha onto the field is the one that created the damage. And Barry flings it across field. But they want to end with a flurry. Fido on the outside. Fido he can. Try. And that is the game.
Ed Fido. Well, it's unusual to see a scorecard without his name on it. And he corrects that right at the death with this beautiful try, the left foot step on the outside. Keith couldn't stay with him. Fido dots it down. As they shoot a warning shot across the bow of the other teams looking to push forward into the Cup semi-finals. The Ramblin Jesters still undefeated here at the Rugby Town Sevens.
Conversion is over as well. Barry puts the exclamation on the victory. 45-0. And the Jesters dominant in this performance. They will go through to the Cup semi-finals, which will be played tomorrow. And up next, we have the SoCal Griffins against the Denver All-Stars.
Pathway to the Glendale Raptors rugby football.